This stickman had nothing. No home, no food. Only one corner reached for bread. An old merchant stopped him. The old man offered him a strange glowing seed. The stickman hesitated. It was his last coin. But something felt different, so he took the risk that night. He planted the seed. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, suddenly, the ground began to shake. A giant magical tree burst from the earth. Its branches were covered with glowing golden fruits. The stickman couldn't believe his eyes. The next morning, he picked one fruit and took it to the market. People were amazed. The fruit sold instantly. And for the first time in his life, the stickman had real money. Instead of wasting it, he invested everything. He bought land, tools, and plant a day. The farm expanded. More trees appeared. More fruit was harvested. More workers joined. The small farm slowly became a growing business. Soon, the stickman bought a beautiful house. His life had completely changed. But while he was growing richer, the kingdom was growing weaker. A terrible food shortage spread across the land. Fields dried up, harvests failed. Families struggled to survive. Yet somehow, the magical fruits continued to grow. People traveled from every corner of the kingdom to buy them. The demand became enormous. Gold poured in faster than ever. Before long, the stickman became the richest man in the entire kingdom. But success attracts enemies. One man watched from the shadows. The Duke. Powerful, greedy, and extremely jealous. He wanted the magical farms for himself. When the stickman refused, the Duke chose violence. One night, soldiers attacked. Flames consumed the orchards. Warehouses collapsed. Years of hard work disappeared in a single night. By sunrise, everything was gone. Or so the Duke believed. Because the stickman had hidden one final magical seed. The last seed, the most important seed of all. He carried it deep into the forest and planted it far from anyone's eyes. Days later, a new tree emerged, larger, stronger, more powerful than the first. Its roots spread across the land. Its energy felt limitless. Just when hope was returning, a new disaster arrived. A massive monster army invaded the kingdom. Villages were destroyed, cities burned. The kingdom's soldiers were overwhelmed. Fear spread everywhere. People began to lose hope. Many wanted to run. Many wanted to surrender. But the stickman stepped forward. He refused to give up. He gathered farmers, workers, anyone willing to fight. Together, they formed an army and marched toward the battlefield. Waiting for them was the Monster King, the strongest creature the kingdom had ever seen. The final battle had begun. As the fighting intensified, the magical tree unleashed its power. Golden energy surged across the battlefield. The ground trembled. The sky glowed. The stickman charged forward. The Monster King attacked. The battle shook the entire kingdom. Then came one final strike, one final chance. And suddenly, the Monster King fell. The war was over. The kingdom was saved. People celebrated in every city and village. The old king knew exactly who deserved the credit. Not a noble, not a knight, but a stickman who started with only one coin. The king removed his crown and placed it on the stickman's head. The crowd erupted with joy. Not long ago, he was the poorest man in the kingdom. Now, he was their king, all because he took a single risk. One coin, one seed, one decision, and a destiny that changed forever.